segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm a psychic medium and tarot reader, medical intuitive, and this reading is for people that come to me that are physically dead yet still alive and move in between worlds and come back from here from the other side to speak their truth through me and pass their messages to the people that they love and they want to speak to. All these readings are for entertainment purposes only. I do the best I can to transmit, transcribe the message. I apologize if I give the wrong messages. Sometimes I do my best to hear them, see them, understand, have an understanding, because they are now creating a bridge, a link from here to the other side and back again. And I ask people to please, my students, my loyal and faithful students, please put the link to my Cash App here. And please click like. Good morning, baby. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please share my videos and please donate so I can continue to do what I'm doing and pass the messages to you that you like to hear. I haven't been feeling well. I'm not feeling well now. I'm extremely tired dealing with sinuses and stuff, you know, head issues. However, this has been on my mind all week, almost, well, over 3 days now. So before I get something to eat and take a nap, I'm going to do this part and I'll come back later. This reading is for King Nipsey Hussle, his beloved brother, Black Sam. He said, my brother was my keeper, and now I am his keeper. We are both gatekeepers. He loved me, shielded me, trusted me, and taught me to trust, love, and respect, and shield myself with knowledge and wisdom, discerning understanding. He said, sacred knowledge, higher knowledge. And now, he said, I didn't always listen, and I'm very sorry that I didn't always listen, and I wanted to be a maverick and go on my own way and do my own thing sometimes. I didn't always tell him everything I should have told him. I didn't always tell him how much I loved him. He knew it, but I still wish I had said it more, that I'm not physically there. And sometimes I didn't tell him what I was going to do if I thought he wasn't going to like it or had warned me against it. Some things I would do anyway, and I regret it now that I'm physically not with him. He said, but I have a bird's eye view of everything that's going on. I'm with him all the time. I know he can hear me. I know he can feel me. I know he can see me. He said, I see you crying. He sees his brother's tears. He feels the heartbreak and the longing. If he could go back and do this all over again, he would actually trade his own life for his brother, his baby brother's life. They would do it for each other. He said, in a way, bro, this was a crucifixion and a sacrifice for me. You know, a lot of people get mad when we look at him. We say he's like a Christ. He gave his life. He turned himself in. He literally went through a divine and extreme and very painful and disgusting and awful crucifixion where he was tortured for hours. I would even say a day. And I remember the lady that I said it about, Talented Lawson, I think that's what she calls herself. She had a baby and named the baby after Nipsey Blue. Arius Blue. And I said, and I'm still willing to be wrong about it, her and her mom to fly down on Delta Airlines and kick my door in and beat my ass or send niggas to the door if I didn't take back what I said. And I still have not taken back what I said because they didn't give me proof that there was no way that she could not have been at the marathon, and there was no way that she didn't know that he was going to be physically and brutally butchered, murdered, and assassinated at the marathon. Or excuse me, some of it was done there, and then he was dropped outside like an animal. He was moved around and dropped outside. A lot of people in that culture, new people in that gang with the Rolling 60s, and I saw Bloods there, said that I'm crazy as hell. There's no way he was moved around. He was just shot right there on the spot and dropped right there. And he's always told me no. He came into me and he woke me up out of my sleep. This is when it just happened in 2019. He was shaking. He had a styrofoam cup and he was shaking some ice around, rattling around in the cup, drinking. He was drinking. He brought a couple of his friends. A lot of times he'll bring his friends over. Mi casa is tu casa. They feel right at home. They know me. They know who I am. Sometimes, a lot of times, he's alone with me. But when he's out and he comes back, he'll bring people. Like he brought the young gang members. I think what was it, a week or two ago? Woke me up early in the morning, and they wanted to. He wanted them to tell me what they told him, and it was the same kind of thing like a week ago when they shouted out Grape Street. And I said, "Oh, who the hell?" And I just got so angry because I was already sleepy. I was asleep, and they woke me up, and I looked. I had the cover up to like my chest or something, and I looked at Nipsey. They came to the side of my bed, and then when they got, he said, "Tell her what you told me." The guy busts out into a rap and a song, "Your auntie is a hoe." And after he's doing that, it was good to him. It got good to him because he was popping his finger, throwing his dick, just rolling, popping his dick, tapping his goddamn foot. Tapping, I think it was his right foot. And then the guy, after he took a break, like an intermission on the rap, uh, thank you. Hey, everybody, please put my cash app here and please donate to me so I can continue to do what I'm doing. And I appreciate the love and the trust and respect that you've honored me with and the donations you've already sent. I mean, even helping a bitch, goddamn it, not get put outside. Y'all some bad motherfuckers up here. I know those ones that really love me because they didn't want to see me outside and they didn't want to see me hungry. And they wanted me to continue to do Nipsey's readings. And, I did them up too the day of his anniversary when my ex and my landlord said I had to get out. You see, I was still rocking with Nip the Crip with the super drip. Goddamn, I'm right here with that nigga. You saw that, and y'all let me know you were right here with me. So I need your continued support and your love. So my students that want to do it and have my back, please put my Cash App link in the chat. And please click like and donate and subscribe, please. Because I can't do all those things at one time and look at everything. When he was here with the young man, the great, then they told me I wasn't crazy because I got so mad at him. And I saw the young man, they were sitting up against the wall, but they were sitting with their back and butt scooted up to the wall with their knees bent. Some of them had their knees bent with their arms around the legs, pulling like the knees towards the chest. So he was one of the groups of young men that had been murdered early. And you know what? I'm going to get into that later because I've been listening to some of the things the young man was saying to me. And he's like, he felt like that was a replica of slave ships where they're packed in, their knees bent up to the chest like sardines packed in there. And that's what he felt like. He said he had been to jail and been to prison. And when I was so angry, Nipsey was again like swishing around. He had a styrofoam cup and it had chipped up ice, like little bits of ice. And he had drank whatever was in there, or ate the rest of the ice, whatever was in there. And the way the ice was chipped up, so you all can tell me if you know about that since I'm not from California. It was chipped up ice that looked like a snow cone or a icy. It wasn't like ice for, I guess, it wasn't alcohol. It didn't feel like an alcohol beverage to me. I don't think you put small chips of ice in an alcoholic beverage like that. But he was swishing the cup around slow. He would not look at me and he would not talk. I said, I'm sorry, baby, because I knew that he was really angry and he was heartbroken about what the Crip gang member had. I mean, excuse me, the Blood gang member. He said several of them had ran a train on the sister. Uh, he was very upset what the young man had said to him, and as I was looking at his face, he looked down at the floor and he was looking down at his styrofoam cup with the little chips of ice in it. I don't know if it was a little bit of blue or if he had a blue icy or some kind of snow cone, but it was just little bits of chips of ice shaved, almost looked like shaved ice, a little bit of crunched up ice from a icy or snow cone. And as the young man started to rap about his sister and how he said she tried to do it to you about 2 or 3 times. Tried to do you about 3 times. She tried to set you up and get us to kill you, but we weren't gonna kill you over no pussy sucking no dick. That really didn't mean shit to us. And after she saw that we didn't want her hanging around and we really didn't have no respect for her and thought she wasn't shit, we told her to get your motherfucking ass out away from around here, because if you do that to your motherfucking brother, bitch, what the fuck what we think you'll do to us? And so they did not do it. They were not interested in her. They were not interested in her plans. They were not. He was like, you hadn't done anything to me. And we knew not to fuck with you like that anyway. With them rolling sixes, we know that would be death and an all-out war when she asked him to do it. And as he, as a young man took a break from rapping, and the guy in the back was sitting on the floor, there was a whole bunch of them in here, and they were all sitting around Nipsey. He was the only one standing up with the young man that's a Crip that he asked to sing the song. He said, I know he was going to goddamn sing and rap the shit out. He just said, tell her. I said, you're not going to talk? He said, no, tell her what you told me. And that's when he started rapping it. Of course, I'm shocked and fucked up. I said, no, y'all didn't do this. So instead of you talking, you're going to make a goddamn song and wake me up this early in the motherfucking morning when you know I'm already up all night long, working or just not feeling good. And when I looked back, there was a row of young men, just a row of niggas up against the goddamn wall. Each wall, the back wall, the left wall, the right wall, but in front is like me and where Nipsey and the Crip, the Blood. I'm sorry, I keep saying Crip. The Blood. So it's Crips, room full of Crips, Grape Streets, and the Blood. But the Blood was standing there with me, and he's like, I'm not the only one that fucked her, and she did this too. And he started looking down at his styrofoam cup. He was swishing the ice around in a circle, kind of slowly, but a steady rhythm. The more of the rap the young man repeated, and the more he thought about it and what they said to the sister, and he said, she's been known to do shit like this. I've been trying to tell you, I just found you, so I'm going to tell you all the time she tried to do it. He started swishing the cup real fast, just swishing the ice around in the circle, and was looking down. He said, I don't want my daughter around that bitch. And I, okay. So he didn't want his sister or his half sister to raise his daughter or influence her, because he believed what this guy was saying, or either he had heard this before, or he just knows that about his half sister. And so I looked again last night. I was kind of walking to the door to take trash out, and the young man said, look again at Samantha. Look at her closer. Look at her closely. So he said, look down in her hand. Her hand will ball up like a fist. He said, yeah. He said, she always the type of mind. I don't know. I think, I don't know what sign, y'all can tell me. I don't know if she's also a Leo. He said she has not just a double mind, she has a triple mind. She has 3 minds. He says if she does one thing, like she came to us to tell us to try to set up and hurt her own brother, Nipsey, he said that was just one of the phases of her being there. He said, look, her hand balled up and she got it behind her back, or like straight down. It was straight down. Her arm was straight down, and her hand was on her hip, like on the side of her leg, and it would ball up like she was making a fist. He said, now look at it deeper. Look at it closer. She had some drug in her hand, ball up. He said, see, she's double-minded, and she do double dealing, just like the baby mama, that the actress. Really, all 3 of them is alike. Tanisha, the other baby mama, that's an actress, and the sister. All three of them is hoes. Excuse me, that's not my personal opinion. That's what the boy said. The young man that's a crip that was also with the blood that was with Nip that came in here and told them to repeat what they know. All of them had seen it and all of them knew it. I guess Nipsey didn't know all the details or the times his sister tried to do this. And he's bringing up again David Gross and Sean Mack. You know, I have done a reading on David Gross before. David Gross is a dirty, slimy, slick motherfucker who's tied into the baby mama that's the actress T.I., DJ Khaled, Rock Nation. They all schemed on that boy together and set that boy up. And you know, Sean Mack is David Gross' half brother, but from what I learned and what I knew, he really wasn't in love with his brother Sean Mack, and they were not close. They didn't grow up together. They like half brothers. They might have the same daddy or the different mama and shit. But David Gross is all in the middle of this bullshit and helped set that boy up to get his goddamn land and steal all this shit with his baby mama that's an actress. Now Tanisha was not involved in that. She was not directly involved in it. Before I get back on the sister with her double mind and her three mind, triple mind. 3-6 Mafia. You know what? I like that. I'm swear I ain't gonna always say her name. I'm saying shit, that's her nickname. 3-6 Mafia, goddammit. Don't save her. And which the one that said don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Sipping on some scissor. That's her name, 3-6 Mafia. Because all them is them three right there, them three women is just alike. Tanisha did not set Nipsey up, did not participate in it, but I'm saying the baby mama did. That's an actress, because them is her buddies and her homeboys that they put around in the client. They was his friends and be partners in his business, and then did what they could to steal it and steal his life. And along with Karen Silver, that's also the baby mama. That's the actress, friend, and manager. Managed Lil Wayne, managed Cameron, managed some other rappers that says she's known for robbing people and stealing rappers' money. Managed his baby mama. That's the actress. Managed Nipsey. Managed YG. Managed Mac Miller. Now, several of these folks in here is physically goddamn dead. And the ones that she managed that were under her spell, and if they ain't dead physically, they were damn junkies on that lean and dope, or don't fuck with her no more because she stole their goddamn money. See what I'm saying? See, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news because I'm not the only reader that has said this, but I'm the one they like to get out in public and try to slaughter me and assassinate my character with no proof of what the fuck they saying because you mad because of what the fuck I said about you. But I always ask, you know, I'm a fair bitch. You know that. I always try to stay in the middle of the balance. To balance good over evil, right over wrong. If I lie, if I'm telling the truth, if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm willing to say that and take the shit back. But you all have not shown me proof that I am lying on you. The baby mamas that I ain't seen no proof yet that I'm lying on now. Goddamn one of them. Not neither one of them now. But you don't know now. That represents like me and look nasty freak like me, fucking off the chain like me. No, you don't now. Nope, nope, no, you don't now. Nope, nope, no. You know that Trick and Trina. You don't know now. God damn it. And you know, they did a video on me with Tanisha cousin. Did a video, several videos on me. I'm still waiting for the evidence of what the shit they say about me. Again, if you show me the evidence I say about Tanisha, your cousin, I'll take down what the fuck I said. I will take it down and erase it. And you know, I've been really sitting with this in the spirit for God to reveal to me and for people to send information to me that I was wrong. I don't have a problem being wrong and apologizing. Where the nigga said all three of y'all goddamn gave him dome home alone. You snort that powder and pop that molly, eat pussy and suck dicks and you suck on several niggas' domes. Goddamn, that's what Nipsey said. But you know, you said he didn't say that and he's not over here, and I'm okay with that. Just prove that I'm wrong and I'm lying. And I'll apologize and I'll take it down. And you know, these cards here that you're looking at, and wrap this up in a minute, go back to what the fuck I was saying. Well, yeah, it ties into what he said about his sister. She knew. All three of them knew. excuse me, all three of them, like Birdman, all three of y'all gonna put some respect on my name, goddamn it. All three of y'all gonna put some respect on my goddamn name. Because you keep disrespecting me and said I'm a liar, but I'm waiting for the evidence or receipts to prove that I'm a liar. You know, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing to me. And all three of y'all know Big U. I told you that nigga set that shit up on that man with another bald head nigga. And one of them direct or indirect involved in that shit, the bald head nigga, Rack 100. They both on bald head. And I try to tell y'all that. The nigga Nipsey was telling me that when it first happened in 2019. And I mentioned this in several readings, and I realized my friend is putting them up on the other channel. There's part 1, part 2, part 3 of Cowboy, where I mentioned these things. And I described the scenario, and I said from day one, the man said that his friends and goddamn so-called family set his motherfucking ass up the rolling 60s with the green light and a big U and several OGs we cannot see and we don't know. And people in the music industry, along with the LAPD, helped to facilitate the process of assassination and elimination of King Nipsey Hussle, alias Joseph Ashkadam. And you see 3 years later, over 3 years later, and how I told you Eric Holder would not receive justice in the court of law. There would not be justice for Nipsey in their court of law, as you see. That's just going to be put off and even try to offer to move it to another jurisdiction. You see that I was not wrong. Drip had said that. And the drip God, goddamn King Nip, but the goddamn supreme super dripping this bitch. I said he said it. And I have said these things from day one, 2019. And as you can see, we're in 2022. Has the word I've given out come back void? You know, since I'm a fake psychic, a psychotic bitch that like to screw my own child, my only child, I'm waiting for receipts on that. And you know what? I'm definitely not going to take down anything I said about Tanisha, his ass sister, or the other baby's mama, that are actress, until you provide receipts that not only am I lying on your cousin and whoever else wants to speak up from the goddamn peanut gallery that says I'm lying. I'm not taking anything down until you prove I'm lying. And please bring the rest of the receipts, because this is one thing I do not do, that I know you're not a grown woman in the head. You're more of a adolescent, messy child. These are female children in the mind with a grown body, with children. Because to me, being a grown woman, I like to weigh things and be fair. That's why I just shut the fuck up and sat back and watched the shit show and them trying to destroy my character and assassinate me. So I'm going to say the same thing. Since they always say I'm a liar, I'm crazy, I'm psychotic. Yes, psychotic and crazy like a fox, because I haven't seen anybody prove me wrong about what I said about this case. And I said this man spoke it to me from the other side. Please bring receipts that I'm psychotic, any type of witnesses that knew I've been in any type of mental institute, or that I take psychiatric meds, or that anybody has seen me in the street having any type of psychotic breaks or psychotic episodes. I want receipts for those. Go get your witnesses from Atlanta for those, because I've only been in Atlanta. So those mental problems and mental institute and psychiatric drugs will be in Atlanta. I want you to prove that what you said, since I'm not telling the truth about what I said. I also definitely want you to bring witnesses and receipts for the sexual incestuous relationship with my child. See, I'm not going to do what you did. I'm not going to get up here all the cursing, the screaming, the hollering because I don't like what you said, or I'm angry about what you said. I'm going to be a grown woman about this. I'm going to stand by everything I have said until you all bring the evidence and the witnesses. Documentation. See, I really don't, at this point, as I've always said, I don't know these people. I never lived in LA. Everything I say is what I see from the spirit realm. I've never claimed I knew it was a fact and that I know the people I've seen them, I was there. I never said that. And I'm not up here just shooting the shit. I am doing spiritual readings like all the other readers on here, but I don't see y'all doing that to them. Plus, what's very ironic is the spirits, God, the universe, my ancestors have an incredible sense of humor. Because all the times you all said I was lying and you passed out my address and you threatened to come down here and beat me in the face and kill me and knock me in the mouth, all these things. Everything I have said that you said I lied about has been coming true. Even the things Nipsey tells me about government, feast and famine, water-borne diseases, and other diseases. Airplanes. Nipsey has been speaking to me to warn you about the Boeing 737, 747, 757, going up into the 200 series, anything with a triple number. I have warned you so they will fall out of the sky. And Nipsey told me, and to watch Delta and any of the major U.S. airlines that has Boeing, fleets of Boeing jets with the 3 series, and they will fall out of the sky in the US, and I had told you it last year. I was waiting for one of those planes to fall out of the sky internationally. I can't keep up with all the news, and they don't put it all on YouTube on the regular news. People have been following this for me. My students, my real day ones, my A1s and my motherfucking day ones have followed everything I said because I want you. And when I first started saying I'm going to try my efforts at reading this again after I've been so ill, want to see if I still got it. I then shared it with the public because I've always been a reader. I've been born a seer since a child, but I didn't want to release it when I did the vagina power because coming from the South, people try to destroy me and say that I didn't have a gift from God. I had a gift from the devil. So I couldn't blend it into the Alexis K. Tyler Vagina Power Show in 2006. But I've been reading people since around 1999, 2000 here, having clients in Atlanta. And the first thing I said to you all was, I'm going to say these things to you. I don't guarantee that I know or that I can still do this, but I will say these things to you. I believe the Spirit is saying to me about these celebrities and other things. What I would like for you to do is to discredit me or to prove that I am the truth. Go out and look at everything I've said. Don't believe me. Don't take my word. Research me. Do your homework and come back to say, yay, Alexis, or nay. Get your motherfucking ass. I'm over here. I'm away from round here, goddammit. See, down south, you know it's a southern bitch. When you all that speak correct English, that basically means get your ass away from around here. Don't bring your ass around here no more. So instead of me saying get your ass away from, get your ass away from round here, bitch. So I want y'all to say that to me, ATL style. You a liar. Everything you said is a goddamn lie and didn't come true. Get your ass away from around here and take your fake ass cards with you, goddamn it. See, to this day, y'all have not been able to say that. And even the ones that said it can't prove what the fuck you're saying. Boeings have fallen out of the sky since I started saying Nipsey told me to say it in 2019. So now you get your bulldogs or whoever the fuck you getting to come make fun of me, do videos. I'm a grown woman. I can take it. You can say whatever you want to say about me. Just make sure that is true and that you can show the people receipts, either by your word coming past, but you didn't get up there as a prophet or a reader or a seer. You got up there just talking out of revenge and retaliation because you don't like what I said about Tanisha. And Tanisha is saying things about me because she doesn't like what I said about Tanisha. In a spiritual reading, not saying I know it for a fact, but giving a spiritual reading because I am speaking to the soul, the entity, the mind, the spiritual body that holds the heart, the knowledge, the triumphs, the pleasure, and the pain of Nipsey Hussle, Ermias, Joseph Ashkadam. Sometimes I talk to Nipsey, sometimes I talk to Ermias. Because what you're seeing, you think it's Nipsey. That's the personification of the intellect of Ermias, Joseph Ashkadam. There's a difference. I believe I'm talking to him. I believe I talk to all the other people that I say I'm talking to. That's why I boldly stand in front of the audience with no evidence and repeat what they say. And I know they're going to try to take my head off. But you see that I do it anyway. And so I wanted, thank you for putting my cash up there and please donate to me. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you, beautiful. I love that Dripalicious. Yes, thank you, baby. What I have done, I sat with this, I prayed with this, I meditated with this, I spoke to Nipsey about it, and I asked other people. And I got a new set of cards. You see, these are like my old ones. These are my best friends, the bent up ones. You see that? That's a smaller, real cute, brand new set of the Rider Waite. Tell me if you notice what I'm noticing, okay? I used the old deck and I used a new deck to ask about Tanisha. And you see what happened, right? The same fucking cards comes up. She was upset about having a three-way relationship and a sexual relationship with Nipsey and other women because he was not in a serious relationship with the actress baby mother at the time of his assassination, his physical death. He was not. She says it, but she knows that's a lie. He was still screwing Tanisha and several other women because he didn't trust any of them. When I asked, was I wrong about her and her knowing who killed him and her knowing that he was going to be killed and that she knew that Big U in the Rolling 60s went a plot and conspiracy and even dealing with Bloods because both of the baby mothers knows Bloods. But the baby's mother that's an actress, I have always said she was directly involved with Blood gang members and Rolling 60s and Big U that green light lit this. I'm saying in the spirit. I've always seen her do it. I've always seen her be complicit in the conspiracy to assassinate Nipsey Hussle. And what's also weird to me, what Nipsey has said to me, which he said in 2019 is also coming to me. The baby's mother, that's an actress, is not only involved with law enforcement through the Rolling 60s and her entertainment, her celebrity friends in Rock Nation. She's also involved because her mother is retired law enforcement and deals with a lawyer. Either the mother's married to an attorney or she's very close to one that also makes Puma baby mama, the actress that has a baby by Nipsey, deeply affiliated in law enforcement, and is a stunt bitch that's dealt with T.I. and other niggas in the industry and niggas she fucked with. Because you have to notice all the niggas she dated or screwed to have a baby by, they don't fuck with her no more. She's involved with setting up other niggas, watching niggas be murdered and killed in Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, LA, other places we don't know about. Because remember, the whole NYC crew, take that, take that. But P. Diddy moved to LA. And wherever they go, Nipsey told me they wreak havoc, conflict, and confusion. Wherever they go, he said, watch them. Diddy and all them from NYC and the fake ass con science community in LA. He said, wherever they go, whether it's New York, Atlanta, anywhere they go, they always bring murder, dick, and dope. More confusion and mayhem. The drug rate goes up. The homosexuality, bisexuality among the men goes up. New forms and heavier distributions of drugs and narcotics, all forms of narcotics, will be flooded into that city, that state and town while they bring their music. They're harmonizing demonic music. That's why Puffy gets away with this and does so well with this. He first, one of the main kings, the kings of the underworld, one of the overlords of the underworld in music and hip hop. He initiated her into the game with sex, dick, and dope, and casting spells. Her and Cassie is the two demonic female minions that carry the mermaid spirit. And they sick them on different niggas to set their ass up. Nipsey wasn't the first, and he will not be the last. He said she's a part of this. And if anybody can verify it to me now or later, if they can look into it, they will bring all their minions from Atlanta. And if they go into New York, everybody from in Black Hollywood, that's what they call it, New Black Hollywood, Atlanta. And in the rap game, most of them is gang members, gang bangers, murderers, drug users, drug dealers, and hitmen and child molesters. They also have the heavily protected child sex trafficking rings from Atlanta all the way up to NYC and California. And all those rings are tied to the so-called con science, spiritual, religious groups tied into music, politics, police, and all the regions that they go in and that are connected, FBI and CIA, and child sex trafficking and prostitution, and child drug use, and child drug sales, using the children as sex mules and drug mules. And a lot of them don't make it, and they're cut up as meat and consumed as human sacrifices. He's telling me his baby mother, that's also the actress, is demonic as hell and tied into this industry, tied into sex and drug trafficking and prostitution and human sacrifice and other. When I say what I'm getting ready to say, I'm not saying all. When you look at MK Ultra Mind Control, you should also look at Dianetics with L. Ron Hubbard, who is also a student and a friend of Aleister Crowley. They butt buddies and suck each other thang and like to do satanic rituals on little boys. Boys go missing and they entice them and seduce them to either be mind controlled sex slaves or mind controlled sex slaves and drug addicts and set them on a motherfucker to fuck them, suck them, set their ass up, and then annihilate them while they consume and feast on the soul of the victims. This is all tied in. Why? Because the day that Nipsey was assassinated, the day they said he was assassinated, it was late over in the morning or early Sunday morning, 4, 5, 6 in the goddamn morning, March 31st, 2019. So technically, yeah, that was the day. It just wasn't an afternoon. One of the main culprits and crooks and thieves in this is Rizza Islam, who had just got out of jail. Him and his mama, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. We're finna go to church now. Was released on bail with his mother for some type of federal fraud for taking money from the government, saying that he had children in a special program that couldn't read or that was on drugs, and then the feds found out the children were never on drugs or had any of those types of problems. Rizza Islam and his mother was stealing the money, millions of dollars, maybe in the millions, if not 1 million, maybe more than 1 million, and were out on bond. And you were there, supposed to be doing security. You with the Nation of Islam, but you said you shot. You kept saying Nipsey got 5 to the body and 1 to the head. 5 to the body, 1 to the head. 5 to the body, 1 to the head. 5 to the body, 1 to the head. Well, if it's 5 to the body and 1 to the head, why did the coroner say Nipsey was shot 10, almost 11 goddamn times all over the goddamn body? Why is that? And why did you stop that from happening? Because we know that the Nation of Islam has male and female military trained soldiers and initiates. LAPD happened to be there. I was there. We security team was there. But this man was murdered, which tells you what I said. A lot of the Nation of Islam, these other gang members, are in prison, or when they get out of prison, they become Muslim in prison. They have groups of them to initiate them there. This is what I know. Because remember, I had to live that shit. I ain't new to that shit. I'm true to that shit because my son was in there. And what people don't know, a lot of NOI members, even if they get initiated in prison, become Muslim to help them get their time cut down and be seen as holy, like Malcolm X. When they get out, they have them waiting on them for the outside. They also have them in the inside. A lot of those are also gang members or consort with and have close relationships with the gang members and the leaders like Big U, and are also tied into these community programs. Like I just told you, Rizla Islam and his mama had one, but they really weren't helping them. They were using it to steal money from the government with federal funding, and also be on the ground and have a bird's eye of the target. This particular one was Nipsey Hussle. So to get close to you, they knew Nipsey wanted to know the truth. He would consult with the Nation of Islam. That's what Rizza Islam said in one of his interviews on YouTube, a year or so ago. And that I loved the brother. I had a lot of respect for the brother. We was helping and leading the brother, leading him right down on the ground into a damn morgue, into a damn casket, or a damn cremation urn with his ashes in there, goddamn. That's the only way you were leading them to, and they deal with Dianetics and teach Dianetics. We know that's one of the superior forms of mind control and MK Ultra sex slave, and train them. And they usually have a lot of celebrities like Tom Cruise inside of their organization because they give them a lot of money and promote it. Now, it's a young man, a gay young man. He was under Tasha K. I forgot his name, but about a year ago, he had this young man on there that now is a damn young bitch. You hear me? Bent his fucking wrist and shit because he said that he was trying to get into the entertainment industry and was a writer and want to write and produce and direct shows. I think Storm is his name. Had this young man on there. So goddamn sad because he's a full-fledged goddamn woman right now. He's a complete gay. And I see why and I understand from what them grown old ass men do to them young boys and young girls out there in motherfucking Hollywood. Just like that girl, I think she might Maya Campbell or Maya. Beautiful, baby. That girl running around Atlanta getting fucked and sucking dick and entertainers, people in the industry and on the street using her and her mouth and ass. Pretty girl. She was on that show as a little girl with LL Cool J, and you know they put that demonic shit on her. Somebody fucked and got to her. Got mental illness. I think her mother died a few years ago. She was on Iyanla, and I'm looking, I said, she don't need to be on there. She don't need to be on none of these places. Why? Because all of them are bought and sold and demonically owned. She got Wussel down here half naked, down at the gas station up the street from me, goddamn begging for $2 or sucking dick for crack. I mean, goddamn, see, they do that because all of them are tied together. I'm trying to get y'all to fucking see this shit. A lot of them niggas from the nation, sell them goddamn bean pie, be real dressed up and show up on the corner, are drug dealers, undercover boy lovers, and motherfucking killers. And they had to be participating in this because they were on the property at the marathon. But supposedly, and Kev gives, I shot him out from Coffin Kush because he covered me by verifying everything I said. Because the stuff I described, they told him, he went and investigated, put a name to the shit. Oh, she talking about we security. We should go back to Talented Lawson. They said her and her mama gonna beat my ass for lying. Because tap back on that. You see how I brought you to this. Nipsey came in here shaking that same goddamn styrofoam cup with one of his buddies. They were going out and they were hanging out in L.A. getting information. He showed her to me. I was sleeping. He got in my dream. He showed her to me. I said, I know who that is. He said, I was her friend. I loved her. He said, I knew her and I knew she was having her child and I fell in love with her. She said, her child was a daughter. It might have been her first child, was a daughter. And I seen her in the vision. She was real light skinned, but her mama real dark skinned. So I don't know if her daddy white or she mixed or something. But Nipsey fell in love with her. He said, I gave her money. I used to help her. I was there. I was a really good friend. He said, I didn't want no sex from her. I didn't want to fuck her. I just loved her as my friend, like my sister. He said she knew they were going to shoot me. She knew they were going to kill me. And she was dealing with a blood and some Crips. And the blood guy I had described, talking about her had shaved his head, but he was younger and he had a lot of mental problems and was an addict. People were scared of him because he was very irrational and very violent. And he mentioned how she saw it and she was up at the marathon, but she said I was lying and she was not at the marathon. But it's all you have to do is prove it. And she had on a apron that looked like the apron they wear over there in the marathon barber shop. And I said she had been in that barber shop. And he showed me Nipsey had been in there. I don't know if they were remodeling at the time. I saw his blood in there and said that he was tortured and she knew about it and she saw it. She said I was a goddamn lie and she had never been in a barbershop. She was not in the marathon. She was not up there when it happened. But when the news crew got there, because I called her the actress, the crisis actor, make up shit and get on there and holler. She was up there at the marathon when the black reporter kept interviewing her. She was screaming and she said, I did this for you, Amius. I did this for you. And we wonder, what do you mean did what? Because at that point he was laying there dead on the ground, or what that mannequin was, goddammit. That they took off with that goddamn fake ass ambulance and fake paramedic and shit. How did you get up there so fast? And why you had an apron on, like the barber shop when they cut hair? But you said that you hadn't been in there, and he showed me somebody they had put their finger or dug in his wound. I said that shit. Like to torture him, and he put him in more agony and anguish. He was telling me how they would shoot him and hit him and kick on him and threaten him and call him all kind of names. And then they put their finger down in that boy bullet hole. So, I think I'm crazy because that's not what happened. At least that's not what the fuck we seen. He shot standing there on the sidewalk on the asphalt parking lot in the marathon. Asphalt, yeah, parking lot where you drive your cars at. Shot right there, all of a sudden, shot out the blue by one guy, and the guy keeps walking back and forth and shooting him. I didn't understand why I said it, but I said it anyway because Nipsey showed it to me in my visions, and he said she saw it and she know who did it with some Bloods and some Crips. His Crips, his home of Rolling 60s, and other people drove in and came over there, and then they really laughed at me when I said, because I'm also finna say something that I never told y'all. I never said in public. Now, this part here I've said, which I could not understand. Why am I telling y'all Nipsey's telling me one thing, but the camera that's supposed to be accurate, say a picture worth 1,000 words, is telling us another, and we can tell that footage is doctored. I always said, and to this day, I'm still saying it, that Nipsey was tortured. He was taken that night, Saturday night, and I know he did a concert. I think it was in San Diego. After that, he told me he was with other people, supposed to go out and hang with other people. He was taken that night, Saturday night, after he had went to that basketball game, went to that down, did his concert. I think he had a show. Hey, Natalie. Hi, beautiful girl. Thank you for coming and supporting me. Y'all click like, share, click the fucking thumbs up, goddammit. Y'all be stingy over here with your fucking thumbs up, but you want me to be wide open and generous with my fucking information. Don't hold back shit, y'all hold shit back on me. Goddamn it, share the Cash App, students. Click on the Cash App, donate to me to help me be able to come here and get well, because I'm not feeling that great, but I'm against my better judgment. I'm coming to get this message for Nipsey anyway, because I ain't been in a few days and this shit been in my spirit. And so I touch on several things. I'm trying to keep up with my mind. That's why I can't look at the chat, because I don't want to get distracted, because it's channeling to me in the spirit. He told me he was tortured. And I don't know why I keep saying that he was tortured, moved around from one place, and that house keep coming up to me behind that barber shop at the goddamn marathon, and the phone company, the telephone company, where I have said before that they were using that, and they were tracking his phone and putting out dummy phone, ghost phone, and cloning phones that cloned that boy phone, even though he might have had more than one telephone. And I'm saying the baby mama, Tanisha, knew about this because she was in the gangs. So I want to say she's a gang member, but if she knows she not, you can say that's wrong. So let me put it this way: you gang affiliated. You fuck gang members. You was cooking gang members. You was sucking gang members, and you was popping Molly, and that you was fucking men and women out there. Some of them, you know, someone from the marathon when you covered Nipsey and you was fucking him. Yeah, you did good things for him, and you put your name on the so you telling everybody you put your name on the marathon in case Nipsey got locked up, they wouldn't lose that property. And I don't know if his mother Angelique also had her name on there at some point, but she takes credit in the saying she built him up, got him started, got him in a dope game, took him in, loved him, but you also fucks women's with him, popping them pills and as a drunk. Now, maybe you not now in 2022, but I've seen that about you, just like this picture here show right here. You are hiding the fact that you know who did the 10 of swords to your beloved baby daddy. They're my old bent up cards that I love that's wore out. Him and his ancestor from Eritrea said that you know. And that you helped make that man a hangman and got the world card. What go up must come down. And that you deal with the kingpin over the gangs that also say he loved children so much, and gangs that is extremely feared. A lot of people are scared of him, and now they straight hate him and don't want him around, which would be big you over the gangs. Y'all fighting and have conflict over there right now about babies, and one of y'all got a dog. The dog is in this, and men's are over this, and that this is showing you built your castles in the air on sand, and that the man is here speaking his truth, and that you is a damn liar. Now, see, I'm not saying, and I never will say, because I don't see that you had nothing to do with setting him up. I credit the other baby mama for that. That's the actress. You never put an actress on the floor. You ain't did none of that. I went from hood rats to fucking star. See, you don't like that. And see, Nipsey messy, and you don't like that he said that shit. It's two kingpins involved in this, and both of them in the drug trafficking, and both of them are murderers and help set motherfuckers to be killed. Because he did it before he did it to Nipsey, goddammit. You is mad about that because he was saying about putting the actress on the floor. You ain't did none of that and went from fucking hood rats and hoes to fucking stars because he would act like in public that he wasn't fucking with you like that and he didn't know you like that and he don't want to be with you like that, but said you would fuck him out of spite and then let the actress know that he was still sticking really good stiff Peter, stiff dick, all in your motherfucking ass while you helping them tag team bitches in the studio and other goddamn places. But like I say, if I have been lied to about this through the spirit and what other people confirm to me about you, I will glad to take it down once you show receipts that I'm a motherfucking liar. Because that's one thing on this earth. I know I'm a lot of things, but I don't want to be a goddamn liar. Okay? So I'm willing to take that back. You are hiding things. You and them other bitches around you, y'all got secrets. Y'all know who was killing that boy, who was going to assassinate that boy. You know all about it. Just like you brag, you talked to him 30 minutes. And I don't give a fuck if you call him and talk to him 30 minutes before his assassination, or you talked, or he called you, or you called him. It doesn't matter. The fact is, you had to know. And these cards here, goddamn said so. And you was fucking him at the time. You were his lover. You are, and you was obsessed with him, just like he was obsessed with what he do. He wasn't obsessed with you, and he wasn't obsessed with the baby mother that's the actress. Was he obsessed with his life and the love and his ancestors, things he wanted to accomplish, and he was obsessed with his daughter. Not sexual, but that's his heart, that's his blood, that's his bone, his flesh. You know how that boy is about his children. Real crazy about his children. You're not going to take the children from him. So he had a deal negotiating with you so that he could take care of you, pay bills, take care of your money, so it wouldn't be no rift with y'all. Because if he stopped fucking you and he was only fucking the actress and other women, see, then you're jealous, you're messy, you're immature. You mentally, emotionally like a teenager in your mind, but in a grown woman body, you wouldn't have let him come there. You want to fight, even fist fight with him. Because that's what he first said when I did the first reading on you. He said, I love you, Tanisha, but I'm not in love with you. I wasn't going to marry you because you had told lies on me. You argued with me, or you get mad at me. You go tell Big you go tell other people our business, and you try to make people dislike him and turn against him, while you try to turn women's against him and fight and argue with women's against him and go through his phone and get his numbers and try to get people to do stuff to him, just like his sister. You're just like the sister. Messy and obsessed with Nipsey and has drug and dick addictions. Dick and dope addictions. All of y'all was fascinated and obsessed with this man and want to use this man and didn't want to let him go and use babies as leverage to hold a nigga hostage and get in the nigga pockets. I don't believe he was in love with you. You said you fucked him since you was a little child. Gave your pussy up as a child to him. Fucked him for 17 years. But you're always a bridesmaid, never a bride. The baby's mother bragged they were so in love. That's the actress and got a spiritual relationship, but he didn't marry you either. Always a baby mama and a bridesmaid and never a bride. You cannot tell me this man was in love with these people. Because one thing I learned about Nipsey, he's very stubborn. He's very strong-willed. And he's like a bull. When he puts his mind on something or a target, that's what it is. He aims for the target and he gets it. And you can knock him down. The only way you could have done it was to physically shoot him. And then y'all still can't knock the nigga down and control the nigga and to keep him from being here. If he want a bitch, no matter, you can say she's a whore all day because they said that the baby mama, that's the actress, was a pass around. He didn't listen to that. People warned him about that and that she would set him up. A stunt bitch and a pass around. He didn't believe that until he found out for himself. And when he found out, he backed away. This is over because they broke. Anytime, so, and even Heaven Hollywood, shout out Heaven Hollywood. Heaven Hollywood confirmed this and he is the truth. After I said it, I said, and Nipsey said she do bisexual orgies, do anything like to suck a lot of dick and fuck. And that's how she got her industry parts and roles as doing group sex like all the other girls have to. And all of the boys have to take dick and dope too. So they ain't finna get no goddamn dang-a-lang and get put in the book and a nigga fucked in his ass like a woman with his legs bent like a chicken wing, and you not have to do it too. He said the baby mama did it too. And Snot got a nose. She might have sinuses. That's what the fuck it is. But she gets sinuses as she snout something up in there. That's what he said about the baby mama. That's the actress, and the other is a pill popper, a sex freak. Both of them sex freaks. He said both of them do it. And when I said that, they threatened to kill me, have me jumped, and this other psychic that take up for the baby mama, that's the actress, threatened to come down here, said she was on probation, had an ankle monitor on, and whooped my ass with her ankle monitor on, goddammit. And a few days later, who confirmed this with the truth? Heaven Hollywood. He saved my ass on that one. Because like everything else I say, I have no proof of it. But he does, because he knows celebrities, worked in the industry, and he said he got out because it was so satanic and demonic. However, he still has reputable industry ties to every entertainer in that industry and to their friends to verify. He verified what the fuck I said. That man had came in here and told me that she was a sex addict and that they were not together at the time of Nipsey's physical death. They were not married. They've never been married. They've never been engaged. And Nipsey wasn't living with her. The mother stood in front of the baby mama, that's the actress on BET, and confirmed he was at my house. He was at his grandmother's house with Black Sam. He was at the Marathon. He was at Tanisha's house. He was not living with the actress baby mother that has the boy named Cross. And they have said I've lied, and I've continued to stick by the lie. You said, I said, and to this day, the baby mama that's the actress cannot prove she was living with him at the time of his physical death, or that she was ever engaged to him. Because first she said, my husband, you've never been his wife. You're not wife material. You're a whore and entertainment and arm candy and celebrity contract agreement material. Y'all had a celebrity contract agreement, Nipsey told me. And then it was verified. Because you extorted him, like these niggas are starting him with sex tapes and accused him of rape and homosexual shit he did not do. See, let me tell you, that baby's mother is, her and Tanisha are treacherous. But Tanisha did love him. I will say that. So certain things she would not do, but she talked, her mouth caused problems for him, because she would go to her, maybe Uncle by Marriage, Big U, and other niggas inside of them gangs. And she sometimes wanted Nipsey to be jumped or DP'd, chastised, maybe not murdered. But the old song from the Bee Gees is popping in my mind. If I can't have you, I don't want no baby. If I can't have you, I don't know. Oh, if I can't have you. That's how she felt. The thought of him fucking other bitch. But he was fucking other bitches before he got with the actress on you, and you was help fucking him with him. As long as you was the main one, he wouldn't lead you for him, you could deal with it, and you could push him away or intimidate or physically jump or attempt to jump on any woman you thought might be taking Nipsey's heart and feelings and attention over yours. I'm still saying this about her, because I have read this. As you can see, I got a brand new deck of cute little cards, and I have reread this about the God from in his ancient ancestors from Eritrea. He keeps saying the same thing. The spirits keep saying the same thing. So I remain steadfast, 10 toes down, and unchanged. I will not change what I said, because I keep reading it, rereading it, writing it, rewriting it. And it comes up the same about Tanisha. She is holding secrets about the day of his assassination, and she was fucking him and another woman. He was fucking with another woman. She was fucking other niggas. This is what both of them do. And I know he didn't marry Tanisha either, nor was he getting ready to, and that she wasn't wife material to him, because she has a baby that's, 3 years old, which would match a 3 years old physical murder of Nipsey. It's not his. You are hiding things, and you are eating out of the hands of your so-called enemy at the same time. His brother Black Sam. King Sam, goddammit. I'm finna get into the little message. I'm gonna say it in code. They say he'll know what I mean. But Nipsey really wants me to break it down, so I might come back and break it down. You are eating out of the hands of his brother and his family, and he's taking care of your daughter that he let you see, and they say you even worked in one of Black Sam businesses. So, but you technically, you basically say you eating out their hand. You done got millions from them, access to it. house and clothes, cars. You are taking this from, you said Nipsey's family is your enemy. But you are eating, that says a lot about you. You said you made him. You was there, you helped create the marathon and keep it standing, and your name was on the deed, the lease of the deed. And how all this power you got to shut them down and do public interviews and write a book. I agree, you do. You do have a lot of power. If these things you're saying are true. And you know him. You know his life, you know his history, you know his love, you know his hatred, because you were there participating in the drug dealing, the drug usage, the alcoholism, eating pussy harder than him. You sucking dicks from him, and you weren't faithful to him. Them years y'all was together, even though you say he wasn't faithful to you, you weren't faithful to him either, because you both used a freak bitch. That's, and ain't nothing wrong with being a freak bitch with the nigga you love. But I don't see he made you do any of it. You were a willing participant, and then talk about him behind his back when you couldn't control him with another bitch in public. He didn't do this secretly to you. See, this is two things here. How did you lose control of his dick like that and his nuts and ass? How you can control this man when you knew this man since he was a baby, basically, wounded by his mother and life and everything else. But your pussy might have been physically good to him, but your pussy and how you made him come out of it, and you leaking pussy juice all out of your ass and taking his dick all in your mouth, all down to your goddamn top of your stomach. You sucking dick all the way down in your stomach pipe. But your pussy, just like Bill Cosby, is fat Albert. Your pussy wasn't fat Albert good. God damn it. And it wasn't Jello pudding goddamn pussy. You ain't had none of that Jello pudding pussy where you scrape the top of it like Bill Cosby sit up there with them damn children, them little white children on that commercial long time ago, goddamn it. And eat all that Jello pudding from the top down there and scrape the goddamn bottom. See, your pussy wasn't Jello good. It wasn't the Jello pudding. See, cause why you couldn't control his mind like you control the skeet as he beat your vanilla Jello pudding out your ass. I've been trying to meditate on it, goddammit, cause I wanna be right, goddammit. Fuck what goddamn Project Pat said. Don't say, huh? She don't wanna be saved. See, she don't wanna be saved, but Project Pat, I'm raising my hand, goddammit. I do, goddammit. I wanna be saved. I wanna be right with the Lord in my spirit while it's in my body, and when I get out this body. I don't want to be a liar. So I have prayed and fasted and consecrate myself because I want to be saved. I want to be right with the Lord when they call me to glory, goddammit, so I can walk on the push through the pearly gates in the streets made of gold, and I can walk around heaven all day, goddammit, telling the game that's supposed to be sold and not told. See, I can't help but come to that conclusion. All y'all bad bitches with the B12 engine. That what Nipsey said. Huh? Bad bitches. Y'all supposed to be bad bitches. Fucking a god. Fucking a motherfucking king crip. Nip with the super drip, goddamn. Y'all is fucking a god, and y'all supposed to be goddesses and bad bitches. All bad bitches come forward and drop your drawers, goddammit. So King Nip with this goddamn long goddamn python, goddamn dang-a-lang, goddamn, and fuck you, and you make him come and get some brain, goddammit. Get him brain. Why? Huh? Why neither one of y'all got walked down the aisle and said y'all wedding vows with this nigga? With this man, this God man. That y'all still cannot stop him from fucking talking and can't get him out of the earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm going to chase you all the earth. Why y'all can't chase that man out of earth? Kanye wrote that there's a gift for goddamn Jay and say, Lucifer, son of man, I will chase you all out of the earth, goddamn. I'll make you want me. I'll make you love me. I'll make you bless me, and I won't let you go. Just like in the Bible. But who's that? When Jacob wrestled with the angel and broke his hip because he said, I will not let you go until you bless me. And he didn't bless now one of y'all with the goddamn Bill Cosby jello goddamn pudding pussy. He didn't bless now one of y'all finger with a goddamn wedding ring so that y'all can reign supreme over his goddamn whole estate. His brother is in your way, isn't he? His brother, Black Sam, is in your way. But really look like your pussy wasn't too good, delicious, and gushy. Huh? To go up from that man nuts all through his ass, all through his goddamn tailbone, move up through the Kundalini energy in the spinal column and bust that man brains down to the white meat and bust his heart chakra to make him marry you. Y'all pussy and the knowledge of your pussy, and you clearly did not have the Eritrean, Egyptian, goddamn biblical scrolls and the Ethiopian and the scrolls in the corridors of the genetic memory of your blood to make this man bow to you and christen you queen. See, I'm seeing the way you're handling me. Handle me. So I can imagine how you handled him. Because let me tell you something, baby. I'm talking to everybody that's listening. I don't give a fuck how you take it. Because I don't feel good. So since I don't feel good and I can't get rid of this shit yet and I'm working on myself, it makes no difference how the fuck you feel. About what the fuck I'm finna say. Because I am the author, the originator, the creator of Alexis K. Tyler Vagina Power. And I know the theory of it because the way the ancestors gave it to me. And the first principle that I teach on vagina power is that first sexual intercourse, spiritual sexual intercourse is all mental. It's all in your mind, baby. It's mental, it's emotional, and it's first spiritual. Dropping down all of the genetic memory from the Akashic records of your ancestors, extraterrestrial ones that make you physical. It's intangible. It is an essence, like a vapor. Like that man who wrote that song a long time ago. She called the vapors. Fat guy, I forgot his name. I don't know if he's still living. She called the vapors. When you sucking a nigga's dick, you are tapping into the essence of his being. And when the sea man drops with the sperm and the sea of infinite knowledge in the seminal fluid, and you suck it down, and he's fucking you in your mouth and ass while you on your knees on the goddamn ground, you get the last good drop like Maxwell coffee, goddamn. A Maxwell House goddamn coffee, good to the last goddamn drop. When you suck the last drop of tangible sperm and seminal fluid out of his ass, you have now, what you have left is the vapors, because bitch, you caught the vapors in your fucking brain. And it looked like he dominated you and the baby mama that's the actress and dominated her too. Because if his dick didn't oh yeah, but you know, the baby mama that's the actress, she got him, didn't you? She couldn't do it by herself. Them niggas helped her. The kingpins of the underworld, the dope game, the rap industry, the music industry, the actors put that shit together. All the baby mama, she ain't smart enough and powerful enough to do that. She just walked in there and played her role as a whore. A stunt bitch. And then had all her comrades and her mama and people in the legal industry. If her mama deal with a lawyer, married to a lawyer, and Rock Nation, all them, they helped to put T.I. They put in P. Diddy, you know, he the main one. Like, he got the tape. I'm telling you that they said. If anybody got a sex tape with Nipsey and Lauren and her sucking dick and let a nigga bust calm on her fucking lip like lip gloss, cherry lip gloss, busting her cherry in her mouth and ass, it would be Diddy because he bust her cherry. That's her godfather. That's her lover. That's her tormentor. Her so-called friend. She more like a associate. She's a team player. She's like one of the waitresses over the motherfucking restaurant in the empire. That's all she is. If anybody has him doing that, it would be Diddy and Jay-Z. They were strongholded because Diddy is the actress's baby mama. That's her daddy. That's Big Daddy. That's Big Daddy House. God damn it. He had a charity organization years ago called Big Daddy House. That's her daddy right there. Hmm? She was bought and sold to him. That's her pimp. Now, I don't know where her real daddy is because for some reason he told me he had physically died. So I don't know if he feels dead or he's lost his power in this physical world to feel dead and somebody usurped the power. He's not functioning because I haven't seen a whole complete physical picture of her Jewish father or know his name. We've seen an old picture like from the 80s or early 90s or something with the DeBarge. Can you feel it in the rhythm of the night? Yeah, he looked like he'd be DeBarge and them uncle or something with that thick, coarse hair curl to it, low on the side, fluff in the top with some curl hanging over his forehead and hanging in the goddamn back on the neck. See, that's why we seeing it's a head shot at that. It's not even a whole body shot. So, but Diddy got a demonic hold on her, and she could never fucking tell what really happened to Nipsey because she done sold her soul. And I was talking to somebody the other night. They said, I seen her on this sitcom with Tracy Ellis Ross the other night. She came out, I don't know if it's a regular part. She said, you know what? She looked innocent and nice like the girl next door before that happened to Nipsey. And said, now that happened to him. Said, when I looked at her up on that show, she said, it looks like pure evil in her eyes. Her eyes look black. She looks like a devil, like she has sold her soul to the devil. I sat up, I said, whoa. I've seen that. I see it. And I know she took her initiations and took her oath and into black magic and spells and curses, trying to destroy me and anybody else that speaks against her, that tells the truth. And to get what she wants, she took sexual and satanic oaths. And he was her blood sacrifice, as well as a sacrifice for many to eat off of him. Big U and all these people have come up and made a lot of money off of Nipsey and this vicious, disgusting murder that they did to him and slaughtered him and let his blood and meat run and open up on the ground and tortured him once they kicked him or had a bullet hole in it, pressed down in it, see? And who's lying, me or who's lying, her? Don't matter to me. Either way, if I'm a liar, it's going to come out. I can take it. If she's a liar, it's going to come out. You see, so many of these things I've already said about her and these other people involved by the other baby mama. Getting back to her. See, this is what I don't understand. I am a civilian. I'm a stranger. I don't have no dog in this fight. I'm sitting down here in Atlanta. And for some reason, Nipsey and other people that are physically dead, but yet still alive, want to tell their story and pass messages. They like to come down here in the ATL in the dirty South, shout it, and do that shit to me. And if I feel like the person was done wrong, just like I told Malcolm X's daughter, get your fat, not needed, slew-feeded ass away from around here, and I wouldn't do her readings, nor would I lay none of that steak and shit out I had for Nipsey and my dad and King Von, because she's a liar. And I seen she had jumped on some fucking old people, like robbed old people, and had bust this dog in the eye. The dog had came here and told me while she was standing here. See, people like that, I'm not going to read you. And then people called me and confirmed that she had stole some money from some old people and abused some dog. One of the dog had their eye bust and his teeth were loosened. See, that's the one that had told me that shit. When I seen that, I wasn't giving her a motherfucking thing, but a damn way to go. Get your fat, stinking ass like them damn pants, like some damn nickels or some culottes she had on, and they was wedged up in the back of her. See, what I don't like, I don't mind a woman with a big ass. I don't get jealous no one with a big ass. But what I don't like, a woman with a fat, juicy, botley built ass, a wobbly, stinking looking ass with her pants, the inside of her pants, like the middle of her pants, the seam, and her panties wedged up in the middle of her ass, and you could see through the pants or whatever pants she wearing. Her ass is jiggly with a whole bunch of knots and potholes in her fucking ass. And when she walk, it jiggle like with them dents down in it and them potholes in it with some fucking cotton old people drawers gathered up, instead of bikini drawers, because her ass will basically eat up the bikini of the thong. So wear some big cotton like Fruit of the Loom, goddamn old people draw, and they be jiggling, like stanking. And then on top of that, now that she only looking stanking, but her thigh fat. And so her leg fat, her thigh fat and shit, kneecap fat with fluid around her goddamn knees. So the motherfucker walking like that. And her legs, she close built, her legs gathered up and started damn bunching up the pants in between her fucking leg. Now somebody knocked in, they walking their pants, knee rubbed together, pants rubbed together, and they start bunching up in the middle while the pants on the outside look uneven because they gathered up because her knees damn eating them up and her leg eating them up when she walked. Then on top of that, motherfucker goddamn slew feeded, not needed, with a funky looking, jiggly looking, stinking jello built ass. I can't stand, that just vexed my spirit. So she was looking like that. And then on top of that, you was a fucking damn liar. On top of that. So no, I don't help them. But the rest of them come help me. He came down here. Nipsey loved Atlanta anyway. Had properties here. He rapped about this shit. Hung out here. They just did a concert here. And they tell me these things about these people. Then the people want to take that shit out on me. Because them people that you was sucking their dick and fucking them. And rolling around in your ass with them. And while you eating another bitch cat. Yeah. And had a baby by him. That make him loyal. You weren't even loyal to him. You weren't even loyal to him. You was fucking other people. You was fucking other people. He knew that about you. You knew that about him. But y'all was more cool like buddies. And y'all was still tag team, bitch. He still took care of you because he know that you are mentally, emotionally unstable. Do that shit. And you was not going to be the best parent. And then, you know, another thing that, see, because somebody called me trying to tell me before her cousin did this to me. That's why I really wasn't surprised. To take any video down about Tanisha that I said anything that she didn't like. So she knew me. She listened to the reading she didn't like. And I better take them down because she was finna go to court with Black Sam now to get Tanisha, to get her baby Imani back, to get full custody of her. And I'm thinking, what the fuck does that have to do with me? I don't even talk about her that much. He be having me talk about the baby mama that's the actress, goddamn. I haven't said very much about Tanisha. I never accused her of shooting or being involved in the shooting. And I still said she was not involved in it. But I still said she know who did it. And she knew they were going to do it before they did it. And she had ran her mouth and started shit with him and resented him and would stop speaking to him and backstab him too with her fucking mouth. And she's two-faced it with him and everybody else, okay? I said it, and I'm not taking it back. And they told me I need to take them down because Tanisha wants you to take. Just like I tell you, I got messages that the other baby mama Lauren wanted me to take her shit down, and I was lying, and she don't like it, she upset, and she want to beat your ass and do something to you. Oh, I know that because I had already been told that the information was that she want to whip my ass. I was also dealing with black magic against me. I know that, but I really get on her more than Tanisha, and sent a message to me. See, I'm telling you all now. And I was told and sent a messenger to speak to me and said what they said, her exact words spoke on her behalf, that I better take her videos down. This was what, 3 weeks ago? Almost a month ago. I just didn't send that to y'all. So when you all started sending me the videos that her cousin was talking about me, I already knew. That's why I said some people tell I don't care. I'm not responding really well here. That's why I haven't really gone off like I could. Because I'm just responding to it like a grown-up. Because I see, not only see the type of women Nipsey picked, he certainly had a look. He liked attractive women. But they weren't too bright as far as dealing with intellect and emotion. Very petty, very silly, and very childish when it comes to Nipsey and his dick and another woman. Even though I'm the woman that's doing the readings and he is still here, his soul, his essence, his body, his mind. Because what people don't realize is saying somebody's dead, they're just physically dead. If they choose not to leave, they stay here. Everything that happened to them, they remember. Everything they feel, they remember. Their mother, the father, all their experiences, they remember and they tell them to me. So he's still the same person. And you haven't, what I'm saying to you is what he says in his mind, not what I say in my mind. And then I read it to make sure I'm hearing it accurate. And then I go back and lay the cards out as a third reference because I don't read cards to depend on cards. I see these things. They just walk in and start talking. Like I'm channeling to you now. I don't need a card, but I will still use it as a reference. And some of my students that I trust that are really good, they'll look at it too and say, nah, Alexis, what you said about that shit, that bitch, that's some bullshit. That bitch did do and say that shit. Once I get references from people that I trust, that I know have been very accurate, even reading me, my own personal life, I come out and said, no, I'm sticking by what I said. You did that, or you didn't do that, or you did this and you didn't do that. I'm not backing down. So I was told, I'm not going to say by who, because I don't want to get them in trouble. A couple of people, women, that really, really shocked me, came to me and told me, do this for Tanisha. Take this down. She's getting ready to sue Black Sam and get her custody of her daughter back. And I said, wow, so she eats out of the hand of her enemies. Because she said Black Sam and Nipsey's family are her enemies, but you're over there benefiting and getting the money from his death. You became wealthy because of his death. Both baby mothers did. And your children are wealthy and will be taken care of for the rest of their lives. But see, several things have come to me here about vagina power and pussy power. Y'all both attracted him and had babies by him. But that was clearly what you wanted to do. Because you knew he was a good nigga and he was about that goddamn action and that money, even though he was born physically poor. He became physically rich because of the type of mindset and his determination refused to give up, and with the brilliance and the intellect of his brother and his father. Because they have so many holdings and investment in real estate, so many other things that make them wealthy men. It's not just about his contract, his rap music. It's much deeper because they were wealthy before he got the contract. So you used your pussy, both of you used your pussy and your ass because you knew that he liked to fuck. And you know sex was his weakness, drugs was his weakness, money was his weakness. So both of you all kind of extorted him by secrets and things you knew to make him not cut you off. But he was very generous to both of you. And you didn't want to lose that. And you shared him and he was honest about it. And you knew he shared him and you didn't want to share him with a woman. But he never lied to either one of you. And y'all like to fight about that. And that didn't make him marry either one of you. And then I'm looking at your action towards me. You don't know me. I don't know you. I just know who you are. And these people that called me, asked me could they talk to me, they emailed me, and I said yes. I gave them my number. So, and I know for a fact you know who I am on site. And I know that you all want to do an SOS on me. Both the baby mothers want not only for me to be beaten, but to be disfigured and murdered. I know that's a bold statement, but from what I've heard about what both of them said about me and what both of them think about me, sending their little minions to me, messengers in the physical, not the spirit. They're so angry at what I said, they want to destroy me. As well as I checked it on the spiritual side. And I know one of the baby's mothers is involved in doing black magic. I just saw her trying to attack me this morning. Wanting me dead because you hate what I said about you. And I exposed you. But it's amazing. Whack 100, Big U. All these other people are saying the exact same thing that I said about you. And that you're quiet because you got the money and you're going on your acting jobs. Like everything's so good and you're being extorted too. Because not really, though. See, at first you agreed to get them a cut to help them kill Nipsey so you could get your insurance for the baby and get your money and try to drain his estate. And you're still very angry. All you say you're in love with him. You're angry at him. And now you're trying to pretend like you're a reader, a seer, and a healer with your teacher from the con science community to act like Nipsey rubbed off on you and now he's with you or in you or get in you and speak to you and give you talents. Yeah. Just like his sister said, he speaks through her. She gets his messages too. I wonder what messages is Nipsey giving his sister in comparison to the messages that he's bringing to me. And people that know him and know his sister that are gangbangers, Bloods, and Crips. Grape Street! Coming over here. Grape Street is shouting out in the dirty South, goddammit. They asked, Grape Street asked him to bring him to the dirty South so he could speak to Alexis K. Tyler, Vagina Power, and Queen Drip and walk it out. Huh? That's really interesting, isn't it? Thank you, students, for putting my cash app out there and donating to me to keep the queen reigning supreme, goddammit. Dripalicious and King Nipalicious in this bitch, goddammit, so I can keep it going. See, I've been thinking about all those things and analyzing those things because I'm a woman and I have a baby. So, you know, I can relate to them. I can put myself in their shoes. No, I've never done treacherous things like that. Matter of fact, I was a dumb bitch a stupid, kind bitch, and never tried to jam a nigga up for shit. He didn't want me, want my child. I just went on and had minimum wage job and did the best I could and lesson learned and moved on. Y'all bitches wasn't gonna walk away from Nip like that. Nipalicious, King Nip, Queen Drip. Y'all wasn't gonna walk. I wasn't gonna walk about from the king like that now. Cause y'all had too much on him, and he looked like he was a kind, giving nigga with a big heart, but you can't show it when you gang banging. You have to hide it and hide the pain and deal with anger and rage because it looked like you look weak like that. But he would open up to the women, pillow talk to the women's, and they use it as weapons against them, as leverage against him, and to get money out of him and make sure you got a baby. Even though he wanted it, he fucked you raw. He loves children. He clearly didn't know this was going to be the end at the hand of women and men, because I'm telling you, there were female shooters that were involved in this and were lookouts, and they lured him over to have his last supper with his disciples. And they knew it. Both of the baby mothers knew it. The one is just more evil than Tanisha. That's what. But so you have this leverage against your enemies, which is Nipsey's family. And you brag about all these book deals and movies of your life and all the information you can drop on Nipsey and what you know and how you covered him. And I believe you do. And I believe you did. Why haven't you done it? That's what I'm wondering. Because you pick someone that you don't know. I haven't physically done anything to you. And I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, minding my business, working for the spirits because I am loyal to the spirits. Even though you threatened to kill me, y'all threatened to send people to beat me up, I will still disobey your threats because I work for the spirits. They were born with me and they gave me the gifts, and I could see they're sitting on me as a child. They're still sitting on me as an adult. And I only know they only have the power to give you the consent to take me up out of here. And I will willingly go if you're successful at murdering me. Before I take back everything that I said about you that I believe is true and that I believe the spirits gave to me and I believe that Nipsey gave to me. I'm willing to die for what I believe, or I'm willing to kill your goddamn ass for coming in here trying to take my life from me. Huh? Do you understand? See, I'm not a one-sided bitch. I ain't a bitch that's willing to just die for what I believe, bitch. I'm willing to kill you for trying to kill me for speaking on what the fuck I believe, bitch. Huh? Now, I don't bother nobody. But you damn sure ain't gonna fucking bother me. Now, when you talking your talk, I don't care about that. You shouldn't care about what the fuck I say about you and to you, goddammit. Because I didn't try to put my hand on you. I ain't threatening to put my hand on none of y'all. Or come to Cali or none of that shit. But y'all threatening to come to the ATL. Put your feet and legs on me, or send a nigga to put your feet and legs and put my address out in the public to try to let the nigga know, nigga, the green light on if you want to hit that bitch now. And I'm not saying it, but goddamn, I am saying the shit to tell you where that bitch at. And you will be very well compensated because this bitch has been a big thorn in our side. And ever since they shot that nigga, the nigga she said nigga came to her goddamn house. I mean, basically, you think I'm stupid? I know what the fuck you doing. So your words don't hurt me, but you putting your hand on me and your feet and legs, like my grandmama said. So what's wrong? Mom, you want to come out and going to go eat? No, because my feet and legs bother me. They said, well, yeah, you want to put your feet and legs on me to try to eliminate my presence on this earth and wipe me off the face of the earth. And I'm willing to do the same thing to you. If, only if. Because I'm not a bully or a bad bitch. I don't swear to be that, but y'all do. And sicken gang members up that want to take my physical life from me. I ain't never threatened to do that to none of y'all or send nobody at your door But again, I know it could go either way. And I'm a flexible bitch this morning. Huh? Early this afternoon. I'm ready to go either way with you too. Up or down with you too. Because I had a vision yesterday. I opened my front door. Somebody was knocking on my door. And I seen this nigga face that was a gangbanger. Looked like he might have been a Crip. I seen him just as clear. And I said in that vision, oh, I didn't open my screen door. I opened my big door. I said, hold on, let me open my screen door. You want something from me? And he knew who I was. He said, Alexis, he started talking to me. And I could feel the danger towards me and a murdering spirit. Somebody sent him. He wanted to do that to me, want to kill me. I said, hold on, I can't open the screen door. I forgot something because you said it to me. I want to make sure that I'm saying something to you real clear. And I locked my door, my big door, and I went and got my friend. Because I'm like Tupac. It's on me and my girlfriend. So I said, you got something you want to say to me? And I hold it up in my hand. I said, I got something I want to say to you too. Or my friend in my hand want to say it. I'm just going to pull the trigger. Huh? So you say hello to my little friend. That's all. Because this will go either way. You could knock on my door. You could kick my door in. And you could kill me. Or you could be killed. I don't know which way the pendulum going to swing. I just know the way I asked God to let it swing. So y'all doing that to me or talking about you want somebody to do that to me. I'm not saying I'm not scared and concerned. But the fear of stop talking, okay? If I stop talking for what I believe God give to me. And I say I ain't gonna say nothing else because they threaten to beat me up, to kill my son, or to kill me. The greater fear that I have is to do what you tell me to do, and I don't say nothing. And then I die. I physically die, and I get up out my body, and I have to go and stand before my aunt. And Anubis takes me to the underworld. And I have to stand in front of my ancestors to pass. And the spirit that brought me here and the ancestors that brought me here replay my life before my eyes. And they asked me about that little shit right there. And they said, did you do what we tell you to do? Did you say, have mercy, what we told you to fucking say? Because we brought you to be a messenger. Did you deliver the message of the ancestors and the ancestors of all of those that were slain in the physical but still walk in the spirit, and they came to your house? Did you stand up or did you fucking fold? Because if you folded, we are going to send you to the land of judgment and fire and brimstone. And fire and brimstone that you feel might not be physical, but yet you will burn. I'd rather take my chances with y'all doing something to me because that's temporary. But what me disobeying them, I have to stand in front of them. You're just a human to me. A sack of meat with 2 eyeballs sticking in it. With your threats and whatever physical harm you could do to me, that won't last long because you will die. That body will die one day. You are not immortal in that body. But the punishment I feel will be thrust upon me is immortal if I disobey them. It's just like one of the people, she had to threaten me. And we were talking. And they were saying, oh, Tanisha used to cook this better than you. Tanisha cooked him plates and they was blue and gold. And, nobody knew it. He liked red and gold. I said, it must be him in my house then. Because the nigga got me to give him a red and gold velvet collection and a blue and gold velvet collection. And he made me buy pure china that has to be gold, like the plate you saw the other day. One is 22 karat gold. The other is 24 karat gold. That you see the red and white china put on top of. But he said she said she's better than you. She knowed him. She fucked him, sucked him 17 years, the off and on, in and out, because he would not commit to her pussy. I said, you see, and I said, that baby Nipsey's, because she was fucking him at the time of his death. She said, no, it's about another man. I said, I mean, you didn't have to tell me that because you're her friend. And she clearly hates me. Both of the baby mothers hate me. So, okay. I said, don't you think that's odd? Because Nipsey's not that type of person. He might have been in his body. And I proceeded to tell her, I said, this is what you don't know. In order for me to do his readings, which I shared it with everybody, as you clearly hear the reading, I could not sleep with different men and having different men running in and out of my house when Nipsey came here to give me the reading, or give me the information for me to give it to you all, and pass it to his brother and everybody he named. Okay, this one for my brother, this one for the baby mama. Okay, this one for the other baby mama that set me up. Okay, this one's for my mother and a Mother's Day. Okay, this is for my grandmama, and I want them to make sure that my grandmama have her fresh juice and her green juice. See, I didn't even know nothing about that shit until Kev Rowe and somebody else had said that Nipsey was at another plaza or something where he get juice for his grandmama. That's why she get to walk around fast and looking like she do like that. Looking young like that, and joints flexible and move and run. She can do all that stuff. I didn't know. And I said, it's strange to me, and I don't know how all women think, so I can't speak for them. It's strange to me to say you in love with a man that was just murdered, and then you come up pregnant by a whole nother different man with another sperms and DNA in your butt. Because I said I couldn't even do that with Nipsey here. I've been celibate all these years she's been here. I had to be celibate, and I couldn't have niggas running in and out of my house or my ass for him to be comfortable enough to speak to me the way he does. I said, I don't know why he did that with me. I guess that was, well, I know that wasn't a rule for those two because he did threesomes with those two and got drunk and high and snort powder and pills with those two. She got quiet and got an attitude with me. And I said, I don't know why you're upset with me because you said this. Tanisha's just like me. And if he were still physically here and if he was with me and he was with her, I'm just copying her. Because she did the same things. I said, really, did she set up a grieving altar for him like he told me to do? Did she pray for him and with him every day? Can she speak the language of his tribe, or does she speak in another language? Does she speak Hebrew? I think she do, and she cooked that food too. I said, I'm not saying she's not a good cook. I asked you several things. Does she pray for him every day? Does she pray with him? Does she have one altar for his food and then another one for just grieving to help him make his transition? Does she put that food there, those prayers there? Does she speak to him in the way that he requests her to speak to him and say certain prayers to elevate him so that he can ascend and he can heal? Because he's still not healed yet, and because there's been no justice for him. For these people that physically killed him in his clique, they ain't had their goddamn brains blowed out yet. And the other one nigga ain't had his brains blowed out, along with his ass blowed out and fucking dead. I said, so, this man needs a lot of healing. She's right there in LA. If she has done that, where's the picture of the grieving stools? And does she know the secret principles that I'm not going to reveal to you? But then again, I shouldn't have to because you said she's better than me because she fucked him longer. She's known him longer. He hung around the house. So you should have the cosmic keys and the Akashic record in your ass because you fucked him and took his sperm in and you had a baby by him, and now this man has physically ascended. And the body, he did not ascend with his own permission and his own will. He ascended because he was knocked out of his fucking body. It was forced out of it. She should know that better than me. And it was really strange to me as the type of women that he picked. And then he comes to somebody like me. I have not had a nigga in my bed. I have not been on my knees sucking a nigga off. I haven't jacked a nigga off. I ain't fucked on the floor, the sofa, in my own bed since that man has been in my house. Because that was his request. And for you women that knew him and fucked and sucked him, for you to think that I'm crazy for what I said, which means you don't know him. You knew him sexually, you got a baby by him. You got the perks and benefits and the money and the wealth behind the death. But he clearly did not feel safe with you. And he clearly did not ordain you his spiritual wife and his physical wife, where the estate totally belonged to you. Neither one of you is still in his family, and his brother rules over it. That tells me a lot about you. And then you told someone to email me and threaten me. That if I don't stop talking, if I don't take it down before your court date and your lawsuit against his family, that are your enemies, that's how you secretly see them while you smile in their face and you eat out their hand. Because you do have power. I'm not saying you don't. You know all of their secrets. You know where the bodies are buried. So why won't you jump? I guess in a way you are, because you're suing them to get your baby back. And I don't really know how that's going to go. I'll do a reading especially for you later because of what you secretly try to do to me, and you contact me through your peoples. Oh, yeah. See, that's why I'm responding like I'm responding. You all didn't know that. I didn't tell my peoples that love me, that's under the sound of my voice, that put my cash up out there and donate to me. Huh? Y'all didn't know that part had went on. That part. I did not reveal it to you. But I'm telling you now. And everything I do for Nipsey, it's always what she did. Anything you do, bitch, she can do better. That's how they was talking to me. Anything you do, she can do better. Matter of fact, she did do it better. I said, that's why she got a baby by another nigga. And he wasn't even cold. He hadn't even bled out. She was pregnant by another nigga. And ain't got custody of her child. See? And I'll just let them play it. They can keep doing videos and talking about me. But see, her cousin should have told y'all that. That Alexis is a psychopath. But y'all are really psychopaths and narcissists. Because I've been over here minding my business in Atlanta. You sicked a bitch on me, Tanisha. Why you ain't tell your cousin to tell people's that? While I'm a child molester and I fuck my own child and and I rub my child in the ass with grease and shea butter, and I'm a big liar and a fake psychic. So please have your cousin tell them that I'm a fake psychic and I'm lying about that. Because if you do that, then I will have to reveal who you had talking to me on the phone and the email. And I really don't want to do them like that. But y'all gonna stop playing with Drip. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Because I'm not the one to play with, bitch. Because I know how to play these same games that y'all like to play. But you, Tanisha, I've gotten threats from the other baby mama too, from her message and told me to stand down from I get destroyed and killed, but with curses put on me or get shot. Both of y'all do it. I know they name too. But at least that baby mama, yeah, she messy than a motherfucking dirty as hell. She ain't had nobody. No, I take that back. Damn, I was finna lie on her for real. Because I was finna say she don't do shit like that. She ain't had nobody do no video. Yeah, like look here. Yeah, she done had people do videos on me and attack me too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I ain't tell the names of who she sicked on me on the telephone to tell me that. But I'm a liar. Yeah, and the death threat, the baby mama, the actress, tried to put a hit out on me with the Crips. See, I know about all that. A lot of stuff I don't be telling y'all. I tell you, but I still don't. I don't tell you. I don't tell you the name and the details. Look, don't ask me that. You asked Tanisha, and it wasn't good between them. Because why was she fucking him 17 years off and on, and he started cheating on her and fucking somebody else with an S, S's, somebody else's, and then got out in public and humiliated her? To me, when you write, you put on records, you put on songs, never put an actress on the floor. You ain't did none of that. And I wifed up my favorite actress, Nipsey Messy, than a motherfucker. Nipsey Messy as hell. And I went from fucking hood rats to fucking stars. But you're telling me that's good with them because he fucks her and pays her rent and take care of her beloved favorite child, Imani. That means things are good. No, it just means that they had an agreement. I'm going to still give you this dick because I know you like this bones. You be jonesing for this bone. And you hate it when I leave you home alone because you know I'm fucking other bitches. And they also sucking dick and spitting out calm and getting pussy mouth and asshole type of treatment and shit with other bitches. She knew that and she couldn't change it. See, that tells me a lot. You're not in vagina power. You use your vagina. Anytime I see a woman that's been fucking a nigga for a long time and claim we got history together, you have a history of chaos and madness. You all had a love-hate relationship. He was never going to marry her, and he was never going to marry the actress either. Because just you think something good between somebody because they fucking you and the nigga stay at your house and he pay your rent and he take care of you and send your child to private school and he take care of your other children that ain't even his. That doesn't mean things are good with them because what she really wanted, he never dangled the carrot, which is a wedding band with a certain amount of carrots. She never got the carrots and the horse and buggy and the mansion as Mrs. Ashkidon. Neither one of them never have been and never will become a Mrs. Ashkidon. Your children, both y'all got children, by they will be. And they share the estate, but y'all won't. Y'all over here still fighting about it. Like the baby mama still doing scheming, conniving ass shit. Trying to find, oh, you know what? Let me finish this and I'm going to get to that because it ties into Black Sound. The message I'm going to give to him from his brother. Fuck it. You know what? Let me go on and read this quick message. Black Sound, pay attention to the jade eyes around you when dealing with all of your businesses. Watch the jade eyes, Black Sound. And I don't know, y'all like my fabric. This is some Chinese fabric. You see that? We're dealing with China. We're dealing with Asian culture. There's also some Asian enemies and entities around Black Sam and these slick bitches with jade eyes, huh? And the other baby mama tied into it too. I want to say it's, oh Lord Jesus, I just said Black Sam. Pay attention to the jade eyes around you when you're dealing with all your businesses and all your accounts, Black Sam. Yeah, because the two baby mamas is in it and with that shit. Now, as I said again, the way I think, teaching vagina power and spiritual sexuality, if that was your man, all to yourself, Tanisha. And I asked the spy she brought to me. I asked them the same thing, and I said, I don't see it, especially when they couldn't answer me when I asked about the prayer and a certain way to set up the altars and the grieving stools. And what are you doing to help this man transition? Because I've been doing it every day since that happened to him, every day of my life. And I think of him on 2 occasions, day and night. And that's what I've chosen to do. Along with the other people I read and the things that I do and running my life and trying to kill this disease and this problem in this body that has, in this house, that's also affected my life and stay alive to finish this message. So I have a lot going on, but I never ever forget about him. And I light a candle, his candles are burning now. That isn't a day go by that I don't light a candle and say his prayer. Because that's what he asked me to do and he needs it. When you fuck a man and he fucking you all in your pussy and in your asshole and in your mouth, and you have babies by him, you have a relationship with him, and he shares custody of your child with you. When he was physically alive, he shared custody with her, and they had an agreement. They made a deal. Nipsey's very good at making deals with bitches. Niggas too. He's very good negotiator. He's a team player. He's not going to want to see himself with something and see you hungry. That's the way he do a bitch he's screwing. Even if he ain't going to never marry you or get serious with you. And that's the way he do niggas. And when he doing business, he likes partnerships and agreements. To him, that's fair. Nothing's one-sided. And they use that against him to steal all of his shit and to take his life. You fucking and sucking a nigga, and he shares custody. Y'all have joint custody. He was protecting himself legally and protecting his family. But it wasn't too hard to do. Because that means inside of his dick, inside of the mind of his ass, and his gut and his heart and the mind in between his ears, he doesn't trust you. He doesn't respect you like that. He doesn't trust you to do the right thing like that. Probably, I'm sure it has something to do with the laws in California as well. And he knows he's not going to marry you and live happily ever after because there's some emotional things. He knows you're emotionally unstable. There's things you've attacked him out of emotion and tried to force him to attack you or made him attack you, and that you don't have good judgment, and you have a substance abuse problem or several substance abuse problems. And another problem is you're naive and you talk too much and you always want people around you and in and out of your house. I'm just guessing as a woman, because I'm a woman, I'm a mother. I've never lived with a nigga. I've never been married. So I know why and when a nigga won't marry you. And two, he not feeling you like that. He not in love with you like that. And he's not going to even marry you just to guarantee that he grows up his daughter. You were going to let him do that anyway because you were still fucking him. Neither one of the baby mothers could deal without the dick. They still had to have that dick in their life. Even if he wouldn't commit, they still want to extort him for his ass and keep him in a position where he had to come in and out and be around them and fuck them. These are the kind of agreements. These women are sick and they still obsessed with him and mad because they can't get the dick right now. See? Just as a woman, as a female being, a womb man, when a man does that to you and treats you like that, you're not getting the wedding band. And neither one of them did. He don't trust your judgment. You got bad judgment in your pussy and in the brain above your pussy between your ears. And that both of these women are ruled by their pussy and their ass and a dick in it and emotion behind it and like to fight each other. Women are like that everywhere, but I see how catty the women are in California. Especially the type of women he fucked with. I can't say all gang members because the baby mother, even though she's a gang member affiliate and she wants to be considered lady hustle and a lady boss, I know you're not that over his estate, because then you would have gotten Black Sam to bow down and took all of his money. And we know that ain't happening. You keep trying to figure out how to scheme and get money out of Black Sam by using your little boy. And every investment Black Sam, Nipsey, and his daddy got that caused Nipsey to make money, how the money streams in on Nipsey's side, you want to try to take some more of that and be entitled to that with the flunkies that you got around you and them bitch-ass, flunky-ass niggas that's supposed to have been his friends that set him up because you agreed to give him a cut with Big U. Wack 100 wasn't lying about everything he goddamn said about your ass and about Nipsey. God damn it. And luckily that man taped that shit, which he was a part of the goddamn plan and the scheme to leak this shit out. Like that wasn't no accident either. With their Latino baby mama. 6ix9ine. Yes, they want some of that goddamn Puerto Rican pussy. Puerto Rican. And that Latin pussy. Some of that hot riba, that damn Spanish pussy. And his booty pussy hole. Fucking them goddamn black rappers because the game is sold and not goddamn told. That's their baby mama. That's their hot and spicy jalapeno pepper baby mama. 6ix9ine. God damn it. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine. And he know how to bend over and give you that 69. Spanish head and booty. Yes. Give you that Latino butt and make you bust a nut. What? Yeah. Yes, Miss Nikki. Yeah, darling Nikki. Nasty Nikki. Like to watch their Latino baby mama suck dick and grind. Like Prince and goddamn nasty little Nikki and press rewind. Yay. Y'all all on that shit. Now the baby mama that's an actress trying to be stingy. Not stingy, stingy. Stingy, as my grandmama said. And don't want to get them nigga bitches they cut. When they get they punished with a big U-stick dick in the butt. See? So she might not be a gang member, the baby mama that's the actress, but she's gonna feel that she likes that. That make her feel hard and special. She wants to prove that she's a gang bitch, that she's a street bitch. Suck Nipsey dick and set him up for the assassination and make her percentages and her money and her Puma deals off the hit. Oh yeah, that's what Nipsey said to me. He's still saying it. That's why I will still say it, because the nigga keeps saying it. So when he stops saying it, and when he give me the remix with her and P. Diddy and Dick and Dope, and set a nigga up and shit, young nigga, yeah. And be out there on the island. He be out there on that goddamn island, damn the Lolita Island, like it was with Epstein, goddamn it, where all the stars go, and toot they booty old up high and suck her dick on the low. See, she with him. He got the blueprint of the shit. King Diddy. Oh, excuse me, the brother love. I'm sorry. It changed every goddamn weekend. As they done came from them island, sacrificing a little girl or a goddamn little boy. That's why they do it. That's why you can't see it truly. And that's why he gets the prizes. That's why Nipsey, that's why it's clear that Nipsey looked up to him, and I hate he did. Now he see they not what he thought. They're true devils in disguise. That's why Diddy is one of the king gatekeepers, one of the old gatekeepers. Because the science of the satanic knowledge and the system they control with trapping and capturing your soul on wax, capturing your soul on audio, selling your music and selling your soul and selling your butt and having it on Wall Street. And they have a private investment percentage group for all of the rappers and singers that make music. There is a bounty put on their head, a debt put on their head, and there's gambling. And Diddy's one of the pit bosses over it. And the other gods that run this arena, they're above them, run this whole arena that they set up. The other Illuminati races, and if you think it's just a white one, you're wrong. Those are the ones that are on top and take the orders. So until they decide to check him out, Diddy was still ruling that arena. All those old gatekeepers with him that tricked Nipsey and set him up, young man, a child, in comparison to them, that looked up to them as elders, they will all be taken out only at the discretion of the true heads of the council that sit at the table. These are not heads that you see. These are only flunkies, do boys, butt busters, because they had their butt busted to get in. So now you're going to have to go through the same thing I motherfucking went through. The actress baby mother's tied all into that. And this is what they must do. This is what they have to do. This is the agreement that she really made. And like I said, that's her daddy. This is all a part of that system. So she wants to be seen as tough. And I'm a bad bitch. And I'm a boss bitch. And I'm still with him. And I speak for him. And all the events I go to. And I'm the head. I'm the behalf. No, you're really not the head. And his family knows that he wasn't married to you. He wasn't engaged with you. His brother really know how he fucking feel. His brother don't even like your motherfucking ass. He'll tolerate Tanisha before he tolerate you. But because you're in that industry and all the niggas that set Nipsey up and ate off of his flesh and still eating off of his plate, they put her in place to be the flunky and the whore. The whore that governs this particular family and this particular entity, this particular god. They have a prostitute and a whore over every family. The type of woman that would lure him in. That's why he kept, hey, tell that little girl, I want to holler, They had already put the spell on his mind and started doing black magic on him then to make you crave some shit you ain't never fucking asked about or asked for. Even when your niggas told you everybody can have that, anybody can get that, that's a neighborhood pass around. That's a neighborhood cherry. He still wouldn't believe that shit because they had him under a spell. The gospel of the music industry. Singing that gospel is the same gospel singers that sang and practiced and preached the gospel in the church with their booty leaking. Wearing a Tampax on the low. Because you done sold your soul for a record label and being a gospel singer and evangelist and a preacher and a mega preacher and a rapper because that's what your God says so. She's still in the middle of it. She's going to die in it. But she's already walking dead with a physical body that's alive. She helped set Tanisha up to be in this position, and Tanisha act like she's scared of her because she's the one that gets the recognition, and she goes to all the important awards for Nipsey. And she gets to be the one that get recognized and praised for being with him. You don't. You just wanted his baby mama from the past. And we know Tanisha was always fucking with Nipsey. And to the present, he was sticking dick in to take care of his baby. But he publicly got out because the actress made him diminish her and any other bitch in the public eye. And you still won't fight her. But you want to fight me, a stranger sitting down here in Atlanta, or get people to do videos about me. But you didn't get them to send out one thing about Lauren. Who knows? Both of y'all might be in this shit together. Put this shit together on me. Because you know not to get out in public and speak about Lauren. Not because you would be lying about what you said, but you scared of her. Because she got your ass jacked up too, goddammit. You getting your little checks and your little cut. But you want to sue the family. Because some kind of way that baby mama that's the actress got her hooks in you. And boosting you up and amping you up and got a battery pack in your back. You do it to Black Sam them, but you won't do it to her. You can't sue her for any of Nipsey's money. That's not what I'm saying. But she done extorted and threatened your goddamn yellow ass too. And both of y'all look like y'all done had some type of surgery and shit. Big as hell. I don't know what the fuck. And y'all want to talk about me? Huh? And talk about my age, goddammit? Shit. Y'all the one look like y'all got a goddamn midlife crisis and goddammit old lady mid-drift and shit. But y'all laugh at me. But you won't go at her. You won't publicly go at her. You keep your mouth quiet when it comes to the actress. That's truly acting on your ass. And acting on the world when she looked just like a demon in the eyes. Eyes black as hell. You can tell she done sold her goddamn soul through her Buddha hole for gold. And to set that damn young man up. And now keep on begging for money. Keep on trying to get the benefits and ride that gravy train that is Nipsey Hussle. Trying to take his multi-million-dollar, even possibly billion-dollar birthright from that man. Because that's the only way you were going to get it. He wasn't going to marry her either. Whenever you see somebody, whining from all kind of dick, he's stabbing them in their ass with, and get up with calm, running all down your leg out your ass, but you don't get up with no wedding band on. That already think you playing that nigga. And yeah, you got in his account, got his money, but he played your fucking ass too. The same way y'all played on him. Y'all, both of y'all know that y'all went marriage material for that man. Because you didn't want to respect him and accept him and treat him as a man. You want him on his knees like a bitch sucking dick to get all kind of deals and shit, and then let you talk to him in a kind of way and punk them out and mistreat him and bitch him out and then get all his fucking money and try to get him down the wedding aisle. You see that nigga went stupid like you thought he was. Yeah, I mean, even though she is from the hood, probably. Neither one of them, and the other one ain't from the hood, but want to pretend like she from the hood, lady hustle with baby hustle. Neither one of them could not connive and scheme with their pussy and the baby and they stinking ass to get no wedding ring from that man and to steal his whole estate from out his brother's nose and his family nose. But little old me that's sitting down here in the ATL, minding my business, that can look through my third eye, my jade eye, to LA and realize the real lies. Y'all want to pick on me. I have somebody whoop my ass. I just don't understand that. Why don't you, I mean, y'all could not even conquer that man from the grave, goddammit. Niggas still talking, goddamn. Just like they said I was lying when I said that I seen a white man, maybe one or two white men's up there, and one had a mask on to make him look black, but he really wasn't black, and that they look like sub-European, not blonde hair, blue-eyed European, but one like mixed, another ethnic group mixed in where they have black hair like Italian, mob, Latin, Spanish, from Sicily, Spain, white skin with dark hair and dark eyes. I saw it up there. And I saw a white woman up there. Lex is crazy as a motherfucker. You know, the stuff she said just get more crazy and more crazy. You know, Lex need to stop reading Nipsey because she lying. That nigga ain't told her that shit. She needs to go get some mental help. This bitch is crazy. And I said, just like I said about that Python, that I laughed right with them, goddammit. But I still publicly said what I believe I heard and seen Nipsey sitting there tell me. And what is it? What, Blaze Carafello, white man, I think got an Italian name. He was there at the marathon that day. He said Eric Holder sold him some bad dope. And when he said somebody, and he liked Adderall too, said Eric Holder whooped his ass. And he got scared when he seen that he had shot Nipsey and said if he'll do it to him, he'll do it to me. He was there. And said that he called two of his friends, two women, with money in New York to fly him up there. He got out. It was in the news. Just look it up. I think it's with Blaze Carafello. He was there. And it was in the news and newspaper on the internet to confirm what I said. See, bitches always laugh at me when I said something called, bitch, your pop out it, big fat ass, couldn't see that shit because it was a fat psychic built funny with some in her 30s want to call me old. But bitch, you look like you hitting your late 30s, early 40s with your nipples long. Have you seen a bitch with fat, long nipples? The nipple be long on their titty and wobbling, hanging low like you wobble your flat, stinking ass to the floor. Do the swing down low, nipple wallet to the floor. It's a tap real high and it's dick is in the sky. Yeah. Bitch, titties swing real low. She don't talk about me no more, though. Get up on the motherfucking screen with a fat stomach and some fat, long, no, excuse me, the titty was skinny titties. They were flat and long with a long ass goddamn nipple on them. Inch nipple on her. I guess some niggas like that shit. This bitch nipple look like they about 3 or 4 inches long, real thick and black, but she be light skinned to like, with a flat ass with 2 stomachs. Every time you see her doing a ring, and talk like a baby. Yep. You do. You like a baby. Goddamn it. Baby Huey. Goddamn it. This bitch. Like a fat, fucked up, built baby elephant. Goddamn it. At least them elephant have their stomach. It might be long, but their stomach be smooth and even. All their skin be scrubbed down. They know how to take their snout and wash their ass and throw some water on their back and get themselves a shower and shit. Her motherfucking ass got 2 and 3 goddamn stomach. All she need was a tail in the back. And her ears need to be a little more bigger and wider and flop like an elephant. Just had the long ass damn trunk in her fucking mouth. That was missing. But she eat like one of them. Every time she get on the damn counter. And this is so good. Nipsey don't talk to her like he talk to me. Well, I don't think he like no fat bitch. So maybe he talk to you about that shit and get you some slim fast. Some slim milkshake and shit. I got some downstairs. Shit. And tune yourself up. Eating some Rice Krispie treat, Cheetos, a whole loaf of Sara Lee pound cake with some whipped cream and strawberry on it. Hot fries. Get them every time. But I ain't shit. I'm the one that's crazy and got mental problems. And the white woman, oh, and there was some Asians there too. I said that shit. I didn't know. At the time, he kept telling me China, Asian, China, associated with the building. I know the Asians owned the building, and they had sold them the Marathon, and they had restaurant they were cooking. I seen it up there, and the white lady I seen, I'm sure y'all know about one that Ella May, that wrote that Ella May song, Bada. I think that's Bada Boot Up. She wrote that song, and she under who? Rock Nation. She's an artist, a white girl, got blonde hair. She was hanging with Nipsey at the basketball game that night before. And she was over at the Marathon, went over there, and had bought some clothes and said she left right before he was shot. Oh, how convenient. Mm. And then got up on her Instagram and showed the receipts, how much she spent, what she bought, how much it cost. But I'm a psychopath and a damn liar and a hoe. Yep, so I'm a liar. I forgot her name, but she was there. You can see that she was there. And you know what? Something that he said that I never said in public that he kind of wondered about. Thank you for my cash up there, baby. And y'all donate and hit me, cause give me a cash up donate so I can keep getting well and shit. I'm getting a little tired. I really wasn't feeling good, but I ain't had nothing to drink and eat. Uh, you know what that girl name? I forgot her name. The one that wrote that lady. Wrote uh Buddha. Let me see. It's just I'm checking something right here. Somebody promoted a sex site in here, and I don't like that. You can't have that in here. I just happened to look down and see that y'all not gonna put that kind of shit in here. What's that lady that wrote that song for LMA? Bought out, boot up. Oh, they just did it up here. Let me remove, remove, remove. If y'all see anybody promote sex sites or anything disgusting like that in here, let me know so I can get rid of it. Since my moderator's not here. The girl the white lady that wrote "Bought Up, Boot Up," get that out of here. Come on, if I could see it. What he told me about her is that I don't know if they was lovers or she wanted to be his lover. They have sex. You know, people so casual about sex in the entertainment industry. He said what kind of threw him off about her is her Lord Jesus, I don't want to say this here. I never said it. He said her chromosome. He said she looked like she had more male chromosomes than female chromosomes. Lord forgive me. He said he wondered was that a transsexual. You know, I never said nothing about it. You know, I don't say everything he said. I said what? And he said that was always he said that was in his mind when he was around her and they were hanging out together. And then when he got his body was murdered and he came up on the other side, he said that I said what are you trying to say that might be a biological male? He said from seeing him in person, he said because it's little like a woman. I mean, excuse me, she looked like a woman, so I mean, it could be a woman, or he said just a tiny man, like a little bit of, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do this because he's saying it now. You know how, I mean, I can't think of her name to say. I just think I say that the song, Bada Boot Up. I think that's what the nigga, that's the song. I know that's who it is because I've seen her and she was there at the marathon and that like she loved him was so hurt. See, let me tell y'all something. When stuff like that happens to people, and somebody in their industry or their group or family something be around, see that person, they send people like that to guard you, to watch you, and to handle you and act like they love you, but they really don't. Either they there to kill you or they helping waiting there to identify the shooter and to be around you and keep you preoccupied and shit. Well, they see the shooter and you can get shot, but you don't. And they'll make sure it's going to be carried out thoroughly because they work for who? Rock Nation. I mean, yes, that's right. You got the name right, baby. You think that? The Joelle James, that's the one he said. Because I seen her at Rock Nation lunch, and she was all up under Nipsey and following Nipsey around. And it's the size of a woman, but he said it might be a damn small, damn little bitty man. Look, Lord God, I have held this for 3 years, Jesus. I have held this to myself. Y'all know it because y'all would remember it if I had said it. Some shit that Nipsey say, you see how messy he is? I kept that to myself. Because I didn't want to just get out. Look, Rachel Ritchie, Boss Lady, both of y'all going to hell. I'm finna put you in time. Oh, I got it. Sonya 93. Y'all going to hell. I'm going to put y'all on timeout. Anissa, I see Anissa Artwine. I'm telling you, Dal, you going on punishment. Yamandre, if I don't say it, you going, all y'all. All three. And first, all three of them. All the first one that put the name out there, her to all three of y'all. Y'all gonna put some respect on that lady name. Y'all gonna set up there. Sonya 93. The nicer, you see that? You see that how I kept that? Because I didn't want to go to timeout, goddammit. I have held that, and he told me to say that shit. And I said, Nipsey, oh, because they were at the Rock Nation brunch, and she was up on them. She was up at the basketball show before that shit, basketball game. And then they up at Rock Nation. And I said, why is he walking around with her and he with his so-called wife, as she said? Then they took that picture together, Diddy, the baby mama, and Nipsey, the way he leaning over, and the way Diddy, her daddy, Big Daddy. That's her Big Daddy came right there. Sex, lies, and videotapes, goddammit. Because that's Diddy's the devil. He's real good at starting a bitch to get you. Oh, you thought, let me get your. And this nigga nasty to a bitch. You understand me? This nigga getting a bitch face and cuss your ass and make you feel smaller than a motherfucking pea on the ground. Spit in your fucking face. He cussing so hard. We'll proceed to, you know how you be little, at least I will. You know, maybe there's some country women. They get on you and you done got in trouble and you showing out in public. They telling your motherfucking ass to shut up or come in. And then you start acting like you don't want to come because you damn scared. But you still looking at her like in your mind. Even though you about 4 or 5 years old, you still talking shit. I ain't coming up. Come here. And you ain't saying shit, but you won't move. Then when they get you, they get their whole, open their hand up. Get you by the top of your arm. And grab it and jack your motherfucking whole body up and walk with you, talking shit, cussing you while you jacked up in the air, or 1 foot up in the air and 1 leg on the ground, while they holding you by up to the top of your 1 damn arm, and you said something, squeeze it even harder and jack your ass up some more. Diddy'll do a bitch like that, grab you and beat your motherfucking ass, and then get out, talking all that shit like he laughing and kidding. When he might have just stomped the bitch out there and locked her in the closet. That's the kind, I have always told y'all that I seen that on that nigga. And then he did it to her and Cassie. And he like to beat them kind of bitches when they cute. And got pretty high like Cassie. He like to hit them in their head and face. Bitch, get over there and suck Devontae dick, bitch. Matter of fact, you suck my dick in front of him. That's what you're going to do. And deliberately be. Now, how you like that? And before she could say something, stick his dick further down the back of my. What did you say, bitch? Then what? You don't hear me talking to you? I just asked you a question. Answer me, bitch. Like, don't let her vomit on the dick. The nigga watching it. Oh my gosh, she finna get kicked and stomped for that. She finna get her ass beat. Look, all of y'all down at the bottom with the new comments, you're going into punishment. I'm telling you right now. I don't have to take this. Sharon E. Oh, definitely your cute little bit of ass going in the goddamn punishment. Goddamn it. I don't have to take this shit. Y'all gonna have to put some respect on me in this class. I'm trying to do my class. And y'all in here with this bullshit. See? Sonya 93, you too. Just get in line. You know how we growed up back down here? We had to get in line to get our ass whooping. And I'd be like, you go first. And I'm going to get in the back because she been tired from whooping your ass so hard. I won't get that much of it. Y'all get in the line. I'm fuck with this shit. Fuck it. I ain't got to go through it. I'm sick and I'm still trying to get y'all a message. This messy nigga done said that lady. Well, you know what? Nipsey going to sit up there. I hear this song. I don't know if y'all heard this by Aerosmith with Steven. What his name? He had them big lip. That white man singing, dude look like a lady. That's enough. That's enough. You've already got me in enough trouble. You done got both baby mamas. You have gotten both of your baby mamas to try to put hits on me, to have motherfucking bitches call me, goddamn it, and tells me what they gonna do to me. If I don't take the video down, if I don't stop talking about them, now I got the last threat about 3 weeks ago. I better take the shit down about Tanisha for her coat date with Black Sam. I better take back what the fuck I said. Or you get her on the phone. Yeah. Your two bitches, your two main bitches. Your two freakalinks that got babies by you that you take care of very well. I don't know why. You take care of them very well. They'll never have to worry about nothing for the rest of their life. But sicken motherfuckers on me. Sicken they dogs on me. Telling me all kind of things they're going to put on me. And whoop my ass. See, Nipsey, I'm not saying anything about that lady. I have to catch myself. But that's why I hadn't said it. Because he like, tell them. They need to know. He's saying the niggas that fuck with her. The niggas that she blow off. They need to know she like to fuck black men. He said, but she may not be a complete she. It may be a partial he. Look, get out of here. She thinks it's funny. I'm not, I'm gonna say one more thing. When I saw Nipsey and P. Diddy and his baby mama at that brunch together, that Rock Nation brunch and leaning over, I kind of got that vibe. You know, like we family like. Like, did he want to fuck both of them? You know, even though Nipsey looking up to him like an OG and respect him in the game, Nipsey had lost his respect on the low because he see that nigga right there, P. Diddy, really nigga one kind. He gave me brain, his head insane. Like Nick said that P. Diddy got some insane head. Some insane head. Him and 6ix9ine got some insane head. So he seen them. They do the chicken neck and everything on the dick. They get on their knees, doing it with no hand. I'm doing it with no hand. Fucking you and your man. Sucking dick in with no hand. You know how bitch sit down, get on her knees, and just have her hand down by her side. Jacking, sucking and fucking the dick with just her mouth. He said, did it? Said, not real. So they real good. He said, not to me though. I don't play that shit. He said, no nigga ever fuck me and suck me, even dressed up like no bitch. I don't play that shit. He said, I ain't never fucked and sucked no nigga, got fucked in the ass by no. He's like, that ain't me. I'm just saying, like, Diddy wanted us. What was the sled to? We are family. Yeah. Say it now. I got all my stuff. Diddy is also Sister Diddy / Brother Love. He got with his Nip baby mama, and he trying to let Nipsey to lean in. Take that. Like he leaning in because he want the three of them, to be a family together. You know, looking at Nip like I've been want some of that, you know, or you give me some of you because you can see that print in Nipsey pants, goddammit, out there at the Rock Nation. And Diddy done told Nipsey baby mama that he synced it in. You think you can get him or get him to join in? Cause I sure want a piece of yeah. See, I'm trying not to go there. That's what Nip's saying. He was throwing hints, like wanted Nipsey, like them to do some threesome together. And that Nipsey could be his new baby daddy. But see, Nip went with that. He went with that shit. So he get off on watching niggas fuck bitches because Diddy likes that, because in Diddy mind, like, can I put on a wig and be her? Because, I mean, if you're willing to look over it, and I'll dress up like I'm Cassie, I'll dress up like your baby mama, the actress. Can I do that and put a dress on, set some high heel shoes on, and let you fuck me in the ass because the way I see you sticking dick down on them? Well, that's all I need. Your Auntie Sean, goddammit. Miss Miracle Walking, you're in timeout. Sunshine E, Rachel, I don't know what this is. Two Fly, 48757. You going? You going? All of y'all going on punishment? Go get me something to drink, goddammit. You been. I tried to keep it in my mind. I said, Nipsey, you sure you want me to tell? Because you know what I mean? They already be threatening to me. I don't want her to send a crew out to ATL too. I got two. Baby mama done sent them peoples on me. I don't need another person to do that by saying that she is really slash he. How you? I done had enough. This shit done put so much stress on me that probably added to my sickness. And y'all want me to tell all the shit this nigga said? I done told a lot of the shit the nigga said, but the nigga keep on going. He said that lady chromosome, look, said they off, man. I think XX is a girl. He tried to say that some of that lady chromosome is XY. But you know what? Fuck him and fuck y'all.